Hi guys, welcome back to a brand new video. For today's video I am back with a massive Shein haul. These are the final items that I needed for my upcoming Disney World Florida trip, and a Shein haul always needs to be shared in combination with a try-on haul. So therefore I am sharing everything that I picked up on my recent Shein shopping spree. So get yourselves comfortable, grab yourselves a cup of tea or a cup of coffee, and let's dive into everything that I picked up at Shein and see what some of the items look like on my body with the additional try-on clips. So we are going to start off the Shein haul with all the non-clothing related items, so I can just stay in the center of the screen and show you all the non-clothing stuff. And afterwards I'm going to move over to the side so I can show you some try-on clips for the final clothing items that I needed for this Disney World trip. So let's start off with the first item. I saw this online and I thought, I need this for my extremely long flight. I do already own a few neck pillows, but this one looks next level. It has a little clasp in the front so you can just tie it around your neck so it won't go anywhere when you're falling asleep. And this is basically going over your shoulders with your head in the middle, obviously. Let's open her up. So you just do this like so, clasp it together, and you can make it even tighter. It looks gorgeous with the hair underneath. So it looks like this, and this is basically leaning on your seat, so you can just lean on every side that you want. But you can also do that with a regular neck pillow. The reason why I picked this one in particular is when you place it on your table in front of you like so, you can also lean in like this to have a few hours of sleep, and you can also just put your arm underneath and lay like this. So it has multiple options to hopefully get comfortable for the long flight. I got a black one, but there were also different color options that you got to choose. And hopefully this will make the flight a little bit more comfortable. And for this pillow you pay €19.18. So for Shein it is a little bit more on the expensive side, but the material feels amazing. It has the memory foam in it. It also has a little zip right here so you can remove the frame, I wanted to say. You can remove it and put it in the washing machine, and it just feels like such good comfortable quality. So I was willing to take the risk of paying €20 for this. But yeah, first item, the start of hopefully a comfortable flight. The next item is like this baseball cap, but it's just not any old baseball cap. This is one of those ponytail hats. So you can basically put in a high bun or a ponytail. You can put it through this hole, and you can still wear some sun protection, like some eye protection for the sun. I said that twice, but you know what I mean. And still have your hair out of the way. But you can still use it as a regular baseball cap, like it works just fine. But you have this opening right here for a high ponytail to peek through. So I thought that would be very convenient because of the Florida heat. This is going to be way too warm. I already know it. I know it looks better with my hair down. That's my personal opinion. Like, I like my hair down, but in Florida I probably want to have my hair out of my face, out of my neck the entire time. So I thought, why not also grab a white cap? I already owned one of these in black once. I have no clue where I left that one. But since I'm in my bright area, I thought, why not pick up a white one, because it is also going to be a lot less hot. So yeah, If you are searching for the caps that you can wear your bun or a ponytail, definitely check out Shein, because I only paid €3.60 for this one, and they had this one in multiple color options. Next up, I have the most adorable little wallet ever. Like, it is so cute. It is pink with some bows and some hearts on it. On the front, it has 2 slots for some cards, like one in front of this white and one in the back. On the back side, it also has a few more slots for some cards, and it has a zipper on the top for some money and coins. And I thought this would be perfect for our trip, because I do not want to bring my big wallet, because I simply do not need everything that is inside of there, and it's also not convenient for my park bag. And also while traveling, you just want everything to be as small as possible. So I picked up this cutie. They had such a wide range of cute little wallets, so you can find anything you want. It has stuff with flowers, with cats, with bows, with or without zippers. Like, there is so much to choose from. And you only pay €2.07 for this one. So it was basically a no-brainer, because it is cute and very convenient. The next item is something that I have been searching high and low for, and I finally found it. And it is this white bungee cord belt. So that was a difficult word to find in my brain. So this is a white version of my favorite ever belt. I know it is not the most gorgeous belt ever, but it is so incredibly functional, because this is some bungee cord, so it stretches, and it does not have any belt holes. You can simply put this buckle anywhere you want in between this woven or like knitted, not knitted, like braided bungee type of material. And sometimes I am wearing an outfit and I really wished that I had a white belt with it, but I simply don't have one. So I finally found one on Shein. I do have a lot of black ones already from the same material, and they're just perfect because you can cinch them in however you want. You are not restricted by the punctured holes, and this just works so incredibly well for me. And you only pay €4.87 for this. So definitely happy that I finally have a white belt in my wardrobe. So the next item is basically around my wrist, and it is this adorable white flower wristband for my Garmin watch. And yeah, it's just the simple one that you put underneath it, and you do not have anything flapping around and just the strap coming loose. It's just very secure. And I also thought it would look very cute with the pink flowers and the purple flowers. It's just adorable, and I basically wanted to try it on straight away, so therefore it is already around my wrist. Once again, wristbands, like watch bands, there are so many options to choose from. So if you have a Garmin like me, or maybe a Fitbit, an Apple Watch, like, go on Shein, because they have the watch that you are looking for. And also with a price tag of €2.92, you cannot go wrong. Staying in the wristband or watch band area, I also have two more. It is like a pink one and like some kind of taupe brown one. And these are very interesting because you basically bought them in a pack of 2, I believe. And you can actually make a combination of the 2 colors. It's pretty stretchy, and you can unhook these little loops. Like, wait a minute. I can open up this clasp, and there you can actually see that these loops are individual, and you can create any pattern that you want. So they have a bunch of different colors to choose from. I went for the combination of light pink with brown, and you can just mix and match all these type of loops so you can create your own band. And for 2 of these bands together, you pay €3.33. So the next item also has something to do with wristbands, and that is the Disney World Magic Band that we intend to buy. It has been said that these magic bands come loose very easily, so therefore I ordered a few of these watch band holders, and in that case hopefully we won't lose a magic band. So once again, they had these in a bunch of different options and also in a bunch of different sizes. I went for the 24mm ones because that is what I could find on internet for the sizing of the magic bands from Disney World. So hopefully these will fit. But right here I have a set of 4, so we're basically safe with just 2. But the pack came with 4 and it's only €1.25. So yeah, for that amount of money, it was definitely worth the risk that these would be the correct size, because if it saves your magic band coming loose on a roller coaster, it is definitely worth your money, because those magic bands go between like $30 or $40, I believe. So you do not want to lose them while you're in the Disney World parks. So therefore, some wristband loops. The next item for the Disney World park is some moisturizing hand sanitizer, because the parks are basically filled with germs because of like the hundreds and thousands of people that are walking through these parks each and every day. So if you want to eat something, it is a good idea to put some hand sanitizer on. Or like if you went on a ride, the bars in the waiting line, like the actual ride itself, a lot of people also did the same thing. So hand sanitizer is something that was high on my list, and this one is actually also very cute. Let's get you out of here. This is what it looks like. It also has a little loop, so you can put it on the outside of your bag. If you have not enough space to put it inside your bag, you can just hook it up. And it is by Yo City, or Yo City, not really sure how you say that. Secret Mist hand sanitizer, and it is also moisturizing. And you could either go with peach, watermelon, sandalwood, vanilla, citrus, lavender, or cherry blossom. And I went for cherry blossom scent. And you can just spray a little bit on your hands, rub it in. And this actually smells amazing. So you do not have the alcohol scent that most hand sanitizers have. It just basically smells very fresh and like cherry blossom. So this is definitely going in my park bag, because I don't want to get sick of all the germs and bacteria that other people bring to the park. So yeah, this was also a no-brainer that I needed this for the trip. €2.92. Like, you cannot go wrong with that, and it actually looks pretty cute as well. But a lot of different options for hand sanitizers on Shein. The next item is so incredibly random, but I picked up this package of dental floss toothpicks. And these are individually packed, as you can see, with actual flavors. I see grapefruit, strawberry, grape, and fresh mint. And it basically has 50 of these toothpicks with a little flosser on the top. And I thought this was also such a handy thing to bring into the Disney World parks. Sometimes things get stuck between your teeth, maybe some popcorn kernel or some meat, or it could happen at any time. Or maybe you just want to freshen up your mouth a little bit. And with this individually packed toothpicks, you can just chuck in 3 or 4 at the beginning of the day, and then you have something with you just in case that you need it. So yeah, a very random item, but I think this can definitely come in handy. And for 50 of those toothpick flossers, you only pay €2.92. So once again, it does not cost a lot. And in those type of situations, you will be very happy that you have some of these things on you in your bag. So some dental floss toothpicks. The next item is also a bit of a random item. I'm not really sure if you can tell what this is supposed to be, but this is basically invented for your bra straps. If you are wearing a top where you do not want the bra straps to be showing right here, but rather have it crisscrossing on your back, then you can use one of these hearts to make a crisscross bag from your bra strap. So let me just show you one. I have 4 inside of this package, a black one, a transparent one, like a light white skin color, and like a plain white one. So this thing is basically put on your back, and then you can hook your bra straps around here so it won't go anywhere. I will show you a photo of the item. You can basically create this when you are wearing a tank top or like another top that you do not want to show your bra straps on the back. And I thought this was very clever because not all bras have detachable straps. So in that way you can still go for the crisscross look if your clothing needs it. And for 4 of these handy hearts, you only pay 77 cents. So I still have 2 more non-clothing related items before we dive into some clothing items. Right here I have a pink exfoliating foam brush to use in the shower. Sometimes I'm using a washcloth, but that is not all that hygienic, and this is like a silicone brush that exfoliates your skin, and you can also put some shower gel on it and just wash as you go. And this was also very cheap, like €2.44. It has a little hook on the back so you can hang it in the shower to dry, and I was just basically intrigued and wanted to see if this works well. So therefore I picked it up, and maybe this can also come in handy for the holiday. I can pop it in my bag. It's very small. And then I can just exfoliate and wash my body. So yeah, a lot of different color options. They also had a lot of different variations, but I went for this one. And talking about me showering, I also picked up this little bag for a solid block of soap, like a soap bar. So I basically like to wash my body with a soap bar just to get it clean, and afterwards I'm finishing off with some shower gel just because it feels nice and also it smells very nice. But a block of soap, like a bar of soap, can be a hassle some of the time, and on Shein I saw these little bags that you can just pop your block of soap in. You can secure it, and it's supposed to save a lot of the soap bar, but you can also wash with this. So yeah, I was very much intrigued and wanted to see if this works, if I think this is something that I like in the shower. And it was also, once again, very cheap. It was like 94 cents. So if you are using a bar of soap and you want a little baggie for it, then you know where to go. Let's move on with the first clothing item that I do not need a try-on clip for. And that is because it is a bathing suit. It is such a little cutie with like the towel material almost. It is so extremely soft. It has some flowers on it and some ruffles. And it has some strings that you can tie in your neck. It has a low back and also some ruffles, like some frilly bits around your butt. It fits perfectly. It's very nice, it's comfortable, but the only thing that is bugging me is the way that it feels because of the low back and the straps being in your neck. So maybe I am going to attach these to the bottom area so that you just have regular straps going down your back, because that would make your boobs a bit more secure in there, if you know what I mean. But other than that, it is very comfortable. It is very cute. I love the color, but the straps could use some adjustment in my opinion. But that is just basically how I like to wear it. Like, you guys may be fine with the fact that it's tied in your neck, but most of the time it's going to hurt for me and it's not that comfortable. So maybe I'm going to alter this a bit. But other than that, I am super happy with this, and the material is so incredibly soft. So definitely a good purchase. I picked this one up in an extra large just to be safe, and I paid €12.07 for this one. So definitely a cute bathing suit for a bargain price. So the time has come to move to the side. The first clothing item that I picked up, especially for the trip in the plane, just to be comfortable, I picked up this very oversized hoodie, and it also has like a quarter zip on the top for when you need a little bit more breathing room, like a little bit more air when it gets hot. And I really love this purple color. It is so gorgeous. It has a big hood for if you want to sleep and you do not want anybody to see that you're sleeping, you can just put it over your head. And I'm basically going to be very comfortable for my flight. I am one of those girly that is going to wear a sports legging, some comfortable socks, t-shirt, big hoodie, just to be comfortable on the plane. And this is definitely going to help with that because it is very comfortable. The material is also not that thick, so I won't be sweating my ass off while I'm on the plane. So that is also a big plus. And yeah, also the quarter zip is just very helpful for where you need a little bit more air, a little bit more refreshment, if you know what I mean, when it gets a little bit bumpy, like turbulence, stuff like that, and you do not want to be choked up in a sweater or a hoodie, then you can just breathe a little bit better. So I picked this one up in an extra large because I wanted it to be oversized, and I paid €17.07 for this hoodie. And once we're back at home, I do not want to think about that because that means that the trip is over. But once we are back home, I'm definitely going to be living in this hoodie because it is so extremely comfortable. Next up, I found this hidden gem. It is a white t-shirt with all cute bows on the front, and not just any old bows. These are the bows of a lot of the Disney princesses, but it was not advertised as a Disney t-shirt. So sometimes you have these hidden gems that you just happen to find, and it is so Disney themed, but it does not say anywhere that it is Disney related. So super cute with all the bows. Who do I see? Cinderella, Ariel, Rapunzel, Belle, Tiana, Snow White, Merida, Jasmine, I think, and also Aurora. So very cute, very Disney core, and perfect to wear with a denim short or like some kind of sports legging. And I wanted this to be oversized, so I went for a 2XL, I believe. Let's have a look. 2XL and only €5.99 because there is no Disney tag on it whatsoever. So extremely affordable. The next item is also a good Disney find, and it is this adorable t-shirt with the Aristocats on it. So they are basically walking in between the flowers and the Eiffel Tower, and on the back you can see the cuties huddled up together. And yeah, I actually rather had the back print on the front. Like, that would have been cute, but I'm also very happy with this t-shirt. It's freaking adorable. And I have been seeing this for quite a while, but every time it was completely sold out at the time that I wanted to order some. And right now I only saw a medium, so this is not going to be oversized on me. But it's definitely cute to wear once again with a denim short. And sometimes you just want something to be more form-fitted. And I can also wear this to the Disneyland Paris parks, obviously. So still very happy with this one. So as I mentioned, in a size medium, because that was the only option left. And you only pay €7.90 for this. So for a Disney tee, that is extremely affordable. So definitely keep your eye out for those items if you want some bargain t-shirt deals. And since we're not only going to Disney World, but also to Universal Studios in Florida, I also needed some options for Universal Studios. And when I saw this one, it was basically perfect. It is an oversized tee in Harry Potter theming, and it says Weasley registered trademark. And I'm also a redhead, so I fit in with the Weasleys pretty much perfectly. So it says Weasley's registered trademark, and it says known to fly occasionally, a vintage car. So it has Hogwarts on the prints. Also an owl, not really sure if it's Harry's owl, but it also has the car that they fly to Hogwarts when they are missing the Hogwarts Express. So I thought this was such an adorable t-shirt to wear to Universal Studios, because they also obviously have the Harry Potter worlds over there. And I basically only have like Disney themed t-shirts up until now. So this one is definitely coming with me for the Universal days. I picked this one up in a size extra large, once again because of the comfort and the oversized style. And also such a bargain for €7.90. So next up I have another t-shirt, and it is once again white, but this one it has a purple Mickey on the front. And the back is so much fun, also with the purple checkerboard and a Mickey on the bottom. It also says Mickey Mouse. Such a cute t-shirt. And lately I have been loving the purple shades, the purple colors. So I was definitely happy to find this one. I think this is also an extremely oversized vibe. Let's have a look. Once again, an extra large and €7.90. So basically, most of these t-shirts are all €7.90. So such a bargain if you need some extra t-shirts for your holiday or your Disney trip. It is such a good place to look if you need anything to prepare for your trip. So highly recommend you taking a look at their t-shirts. I also took a risk and ordered some jean shorts. This is actually a pretty wide one. It also has some wide legs and also some longer legs, so you won't have that chafing action going on when you are walking 20 or 30,000 steps a day. The material is very lightweight. It is not that extremely thick denim material. But fortunately it did fit me, so I'm very happy with that, because it's always a little bit of a struggle to find the correct jeans or the correct fitting shorts. So I was very happy that this one was a success. They also had these in a lot of different washes, so also some lighter ones or some darker ones. Let's see, I picked this one up in an XXL just to be safe. And I paid €15.82 for this. So definitely a bargain for jeans shorts. And I was definitely feeling lucky because I went for a second pair of jean shorts. This is a slightly more form-fitted, like slim-fitted style. More of the skinny jeans vibes. just to switch it up a bit, because I have a lot of oversized stuff that makes me look 3 times bigger than I actually am. So therefore I thought, why not also pick up one that is a little bit more form-fitted, so you can actually see that I'm not huge. Also a very lightweight material, not that thick. It has a lot of scuffed bits, like ripped bits. And for this model, they chose to flip this up, but I think I prefer it way more when it's down. So I think I'm going to cut the seam, because I think I can easily, yeah, I can easily fix this, because I'm not really sure why you would want it this way when it looks way better down. So I think for the try-on clip, I will also already cut this loose, so you can see what it looks like when it's just simply down. Picked this one up in an extra large. It fits perfectly, and I only paid €13.32 for this. And that were all the items in this huge Shein try-on haul. I have a lot of different items, like super random items like the dental floss, like did not see that coming, but also some good quality items for my upcoming trip. So I'm definitely very happy with every item that was in this Shein haul, and that is not always the case. So this was very successful. Let me know in the comments down below which item was your favorite, because I'm always very curious to find out what you guys think about the items that I pick up. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. It would mean a lot to me, and you would also be helping me and the growth of this channel out a lot. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below if you haven't already. And also, if you do not want to miss the Disney World vlogs, because they are coming pretty soon. And also hit the little notification bell, so you will be updated on all new videos, vlogs and future content that I'm going to create for this channel. I post new videos every Saturday. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!